Welcome to EngTech Media, your gateway to engineering and technology. Subscribe now for more innovative content.
So we're just going to be looking at how to design a simple complementary card. So I'll just head over to my CorelDRAW. So the first thing you need to do from your CorelDRAW is to come here. You are supposed to measure the size. So you are supposed to measure the size in inches. So already in inches. So in most cases it is 5 by, I think 5 by 3. Let's try 5 by 3. In most cases 5 by 3. So this is the size that I majorly use. So I'm going to go ahead and add my white background. So I will zoom in. I'll click here to zoom in. Alright, so I'm going to give it a background, white background. I'm going to give it a white background, so I've already done that. So I'm going to come over here and click. So I'll give this blue background, a dark blue. Alright, so here I have a special design in my head already, or rather let me say I've already sketched out what I want to do. So I'm just going to go over to arrange. I will come to convert to curve because I want to edit this thing. So I'll come here. After converting to curve, I'll come over here and click on shape tools. Click on shape tools. I'll click here. Come here and click on my convert line to curve. I'm going to drag it here. Alright, so just something like this. I'll come here and right click to remove the line color. So first of all, what I want to do now, I want to power clip this inside my design container. So I'll right click and edit content. Come here and drag it. So I'll just make it like this. So I'll come here, I'll give it a different, I'll drag it a little bit and give it another color. Let me just see, let me give it a different color just for test sake. So give it a different color. I'll drag again. So I'll just duplicate it, then give this another same blue color. You can see what we got already. So I duplicate it, give it another color. So this one I'm going to come here and drag it. Alright, that's what I want to achieve. Alright, that's what I wish to achieve with this. So I'm going to send this one close to it. Alright, so I'm just going to go over to my right click and finish this content. Now you see what we have done here. Alright, this is what we just did. So now I can come over here and remove the line color. Or let me just add the line color so that I can see what I'm designing. So I'm going to come here and write the company name. Alright, this time around let me just use something like simple as tech, let me say technology at your doorstep. So that's what I will use. I'll just drop my tools, come over to arrange and break active test apart. I'll break it apart, bring this one down here. So over here I'm going to just pick a font. I'll reduce it. Reduce it a little bit from here. Alright, as you can see, this is just a simple design. So I'm going to go over and import a logo. I'll just scroll down and import. Come here. I can now drag it in. Alright, you can come here to import. Now I want my logo to be enclosed inside this container because I can see it is round. So I'm just going to power clip it inside our container, inside this box. I'll edit content, come here and reduce it to what we want. I'm going to go over and just increase it so I can fill up the environment. So I'll right click and finish this level. Go here and remove the line color. Reduce it. Then bring it to our design environment. So we want our logo to be here. And this, give this a color like white color. So I increase that. Alright, so you can see we already made headway. So come to this technology at your doorstep. I'm going to reduce it. I'll go over and reduce it more to 6. I'll come here, change case, title case. So I'll give it a white color. Let me zoom what we are doing. Alright, this is how far we have gone. So I'm just going to type in some few things here. Then we are done. We're almost done with this. So I'm just going to come here and I write some things here. I can say alright, I'm just going to go ahead and type it and pause this video and come back. Alright, so we are done typing out everything that we needed to type out. So I'll just come here. So we've already typed everything out. So I'll come here, come to text. Oh, sorry. I'll come here and just centralize this. So I'll bring this here as Engineer CEO. Here, so we specialize. I'm going to make this title case. I'm going to reduce the font to 18 and then I'm going to change the So this is the font we are using. So over here we specialize in, I'm going to come here and bolding this right up. So what I want to do here is I want to give it a button. I will come here and create a button for it. I'll go over and create convert to curve because I want to edit it. Then I will double click here. So I'll just remove this. So now we have our bullets. I'll just come here. I'll zoom in, give it a color. So this is the color I'm going to be using throughout. Remove the line color. I'll reduce this. Point it here. Do the same thing here. Alright, let's get done with that. So for this particular write-up, I'm going to come to text and make it a title case. Go to change case, make it a title case. Alright, so we are done with that. And over here, also going to bolding it. And I'm going to go ahead and give it a line spacing. So yeah, I'm going to give them some. Yeah, I'm not going to be adding bullet here. And I'm supposed to put some icons here. So I just go over to my download. I already have icon that I downloaded. Come to import. So I'm going to go to this is the icon that we have downloaded. Let me click here. So here's the icon. So the first one is the email. So we have our email here. So I'll just come here and shift this. So I'm just going to separate everything. I will come here, right click. So I'm going to go ahead and delete the one we don't need. Come here. I think I prefer the one in box. So I just go to come here and alright, so I'll make use of this one. So I'll make use of this particular one. This is the one I'm going to make use of. So for all of them to be in the same category, I think I'll just come here and click on I'll design, create a box for it. Alright, so I'm just going to copy this, then I'll power clip it inside. Edit content, and I'm just going to go ahead and alright, so I'm done with this. I'm going to right click to finish editing this content. So this environment, I'm going to come here and give it a rounded corner. I'm just going to go over here and remove the line color. Alright, I'll duplicate that. So I'm just going to go down and reduce it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this. So this is the standard we are going to be using now. I'll delete this, come here, duplicate this. Then I'm going to send this inside as power clip. Then I will update or edit content. So this is what we have here. Now I want to put contacts. So we have contact. Okay, location. I want to put location here. So I'm going to come here and just delete every other thing that we don't need, or wipe that out. So sorry, wipe that out. Come here, wipe it out here. Right, so this is what we're going to make. I'm going to come here and delete this. I'll bring this location here. So I'm going to go ahead and reduce it. Reduce. Right, so we are going to make sure it's aligned. So I'm going to finish this level. So I'll take this one back here. You can see, perfect. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'll come here. I'm going to duplicate this, holding my shift, my control, I need to say. So I'm going to be aligned. I'll right click, duplicate. Now that I've already gotten what I want, I will come here and send this inside, power clip inside, power clip inside. Okay, this is supposed to be our location and this is supposed to be our contact. So I'll send here is our contact we are going to edit now. So I only need contacts. I will come here and delete what we don't need. I'll do that here also. Do the same here, delete it from the side. Alright, so we have our contacts only. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this particular hole so we can place our contact here. So I'm just going to drag this. So you have to be centralized. Okay, I'm going to right click. We are done with this edit and click on finish edit. Alright, so I'm going to zoom out so that you can see what we have done so far. Alright, so as you can see, this is just a simple design, as simple as it is, very simple. Just come here and try to drag so you need to be in line. Now like all the special body to be black, you have to be in line so they are all dark. Then this special character, I think this font is okay. So this color, I'm going to look into this color. It's kind of awkward. We'll just come here. Right click. Alright, so I think this color is better. So we are already done with this. Now I'm just going to go ahead and add background image to this white space. So in order to do that, I'll just go ahead and go to my file, come to import. So I'll go to my download. I believe I have computer here. I'll import it here. So now I'm going to make this transparent by clicking on my interactive transparency tool. I'll drag it. I'll come to linear, make it uniform. Come here and reduce it. Alright, so I'm going to power clip this transparent computer to inside this content. I'll do this. So I'll edit content to edit it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to right click, order, I'm going to send to back. I'll do that again, order to back. To back finally. So I need to have a background. Just right click finish. Let's see what we designed so far. So I'll come here and right click to remove align color. So that is it. So this is what we are. This is a simple way of designing a complementary card. As you can see, it's very simple and very easy. It doesn't take time. Less than 20 minutes you are done. And the reason why we are taking time is because we are explaining, we are doing explanation. So this is how you design a very simple complementary card. There are other designs that are very complicated and it's going to take a longer time to create. You know, we have front and back design, but this is just a one side complementary card. So as we proceed, we are going to be looking at we are currently dealing on the introduction. We are going to be dealing on beginners in CorelDRAW. Once we go deep in it, we are going to be doing other, tick projects that will take time to, professional complementary card. Alright, so if you find this video helpful, kindly give us a follow, kindly subscribe and click on the notification bell for more. So I will see you in my next class.